Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle, taking a look at a car that, for the price, is one of the nicest, coolest cars you'd ever even hope to own. It's a 2000 Audi A6 Quattro with a 2.7T engine. That's the same engine actually that's in Audi S4, a high performance car. Same deal here. Same Quattro all-wheel drive, same everything, just 250 horsepower stock, twin turbo, and a little bit fuller size chassis. Now this car has been modified from front to back, and I personally would not be that excited about owning a 100,000+ mile Audi, but if I was ever going to own one, it would be this one right here. It has knee-deep service records, including very, very recent service records, and it's all the high-end stuff has been done on this car. So a very, very proud and affluent previous owner who knew how to take care of a car and could certainly afford to take care of a car and keep it looking and driving like brand new, even at plus 100,000 miles. Now, all kinds of goodies on this one. Let's pop the hood and take a look. So you can see all the turbo plumbing, the intake plumbing, and then all this nice carbon fiber with the open air intake. Very, very cool, and everything's done first class. Every screw is properly affixed. Everything fits and feels perfect, just like it came from the factory this way. This is a very, very clean setup inside the motor compartment. Also, the benefit, of course, is going to be some extra horsepower that you're going to feel out on the open road. Taking a look at the side, obviously the suspension's been modified. The car sits nice and very low slung. It gives it a newer, fresher look, and these wheels are just fantastic. These wheels, I don't know how much they cost, but I promise you it was a lot of money. They are very, very good looking. And for a car, again, what are we talking about? Around 10 grand? This car looks like it costs about 30 grand. Inside, no slip-ups of any kind. The interior looks absolutely immaculate. The wood is sharp and fresh. The Bose stereo unit, those pixels, the red gauge clusters, and they've got all those pixels that make all the radio stations and HVAC controls and times and dates and all that sort of thing. They go out as the years go on, and this one does not have that kind of pixelation effect that like every single other Audi you're going to take a look at has. Heated seats, 6-speed manual. This car is super clean. Tinted windows look nice, but they help protect the interior. The interior looks brand new on this car. Absolutely fantastic. Again, take a look at that rear wheel, how it fills in that wheel well. It is to the absolute limits, but the drive is actually quite compliant. You'd never know this car was so aggressively set up. Check out the unique surrounds here for the exhaust. So you have a dual exhaust system here, and it's all custom with custom cutouts in the bodywork, but it doesn't affect the rear park sensors. It fits in there real nice and snug, just like it came from the factory that way. And then if you look at this more aggressive spoiler, it's straight off of an Audi RS6. Trunk is immaculate. Everything on this car, the detailing is fantastic. This really genuinely looks, if this had 30 or 40,000 miles, this is exactly what you'd expect a car with a third of these kinds of miles to look like. In fact, it probably, if there is a 30 or 40,000 mile car out there on the market, I bet you anything this car's nicer than that. The paint is perfect. It's always been garaged. It's always been kept freshly waxed. The tires, the wheels, there's no scratches, there's no curb marks, there's no nothing. If you're looking for a car that looks like 30, that you won't be proud to own, you'd be thrilled to own, and costs around 10, this is an absolute steal. Come take a look. It's right here at Infiniti of Kirkland. If you have any questions, my name's Joe Tunney. Please don't be afraid. Call me anytime if you have any questions at all. 425-821-1600, or just drop me an email at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.